A good night for the Browns out at in Las Vegas at the NFL Honors Award Banquet yesterday. They win all 4 of the awards they were up for. Flacco, Comeback Player of the Year. Myles, Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Stefanski, Coach of the Year. Jim Schwartz as the Assistant Coach of the Year. Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. Everybody excited about this?
Hi, this is Rico. I want to talk about the Browns basically sweeping the NFL award honors. I'm so happy for Myles Garrett. He finally won his coveted Defensive Player of the Year award. Jim Schwartz winning the Associate Coach of the Year is incredible. Definitely deserving of that award. And Coach Stefanski, this is the second Coach of the Year award in 4 seasons. I mean, that's elite company already. And all the injuries that we had, he had some stiff competition, but he deserved that award as well. The one that troubles me the most is the Joe Flacco winning Comeback Player of the Year. Like, fine, we'll take all the awards we could get, but I bet you every single one of those coaches / players will trade in that award for the ultimate award, which is the Lombardi Trophy. Just wanted to say that. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Let's welcome in G. Bush, 92.3 The Fan, the ultimate Cleveland sports show. G. Bush, here's something important to note. Voted on by the Associated Press writers, not one of the people voting was from Cleveland. So it's as unbiased as you get.
We got that is my grandma would say, and she loved frequenting the bingo holes. That is a good bingo after you read it off. So yeah, man, for once, I'm happy for the Browns. I'm happy for the organization because look, there's a lot of times the Browns they're not mentioned very often. When I was growing up, you very rarely saw the Browns on TV, Monday Night Football. You very rarely, saw our players in the Pro Bowl. You didn't really get any of that notoriety that a lot of the teams like the Cowboys and the 49ers and, of course, the Steelers got. So now, for the fans, I think it's a good, feel-good story. And when you look at it, you look at a guy like Myles Garrett, I think that this will bring him some peace. I think there's for a lot of years where Myles Garrett really, looked at that award as a way to validate him as a great defensive player. And I think a lot of people need that stamp of approval, especially in a game like defense, right? Defensive players aren't eligible most likely to win an MVP. They have the Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie Player of the Year. So for defensive guys, this is like the MVP of what they do. So Myles, I think he'll look at this and he'll be able to come back. And I think he'll start to transition his focus. I think he'll start to think about now the ultimate goal, not that he didn't before, but now the thing that is really going to try to complete the team is winning that Lombardi Trophy, as the caller said. Joe Flacco winning the Comeback Player of the Year, I think that's really good for him. And I had an opportunity to interview Joe Flacco, and I asked him point blank, I said, hey, Joe, do you feel like you're one of the best 32 in the universe and that you are a player that could start in this league? And he said, of course I do. And so I think this validates him and puts him back on the track where potentially he can get another job where he can be looked at as a starter, whether it's a bridge starter of a team that gets a younger quarterback. And I think he did a lot for our city. He did a lot for the Cleveland Browns. And it's Kevin Stefanski. Let's talk about, let's be clear. Two head coaches of the year. And he did it under 2 tremendous stints of adversity. One was during COVID. The other, you got 5 quarterbacks, and I believe he's only one of 13 individuals ever to win 2 head coaches of the year awards. So for me, it just shows that him and his hire of Schwartz and showing that Schwartz is now the top assistant. I think hats got to go off to the coaching staff for putting together that type of staff and having the year they did.